Wood at school. Justin Calderon is live at Color Me Mine getting the lowdown. Justin, are you finding the perfect piece to paint?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, Roma, I am going to find that perfect piece to paint, and I am flexing my creative muscles over here at Color Me Mine with one of the co-owners, Lane. Lane, good morning, sir.
Hey, what's up, Justin? Thanks.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having us again, man. It's always a fun time. But Lane, we're going to do something special this morning. We're going to give people kind of a behind the scenes look at Color Me Mine, because over here at Color Me Mine, you paint the pottery and then you fire it up to kind of give it a nice glaze right here.
Absolutely.
So tell us what we're looking at right here. Like, you know, you had some people come in this morning and paint some stuff right
Absolutely. That's actually from yesterday. So what you're actually painting with is sand. And so you paint with the sand, we call it paint, whatever it might be, and then it stays on this rack, it dries and cures overnight, and then it goes from here back to the kiln room where we say the magic happens.
Well, let's go see where the magic happens. Lane.
Awesome. So first step is we get to take a nice dunk in glaze. So all this is sandy water, so we take it and then we dunk it in glaze. After that, it gives it a nice coat of sand, and then come on down this way. You'll step ahead.
Go ahead.
And then it goes on here. And so when it gets done, it looks like this, and then when we glaze it, it looks like this. It gives it just a sandy greenish color.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, it goes into one of our kilns. We have named them Bonnie and Clyde, actually true story. So this is the first time these have seen daylight since firing.
Wow.
We fired at 1828 degrees Fahrenheit, and it turns that sand into glass. And that's what gives it its protective and shiny qualities. So after that, we stilt it, post it on there, and that's the piece. And hopefully somebody who's watching TV gets to see their piece on the news.
That is awesome right there, Lane. And you say approximately how long it goes in the kiln?
It takes about 28 to 30 hours. And then both of these are full. And like I said, this again is the first time these have seen daylight since they look like that whitish color.
So how hot are we talking about over here?
We fire to cone 06, which is 1828 degrees Fahrenheit.
Woo.
The sand melts at about 1,000 degrees, and we get to about 1800 where the clay body is soft enough to accept the now melted glass, and it fuses together. Gets to 1828 and simply shuts down.
Oh.
And it cools naturally.
That is awesome. That's so cool. And Lane, I'm going to walk back to the main area.
Yeah,
but while we're doing so, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind why you wanted to join the Color Me Mine team? Because I know you had a whole career in law enforcement.
Absolutely. So the funny part is my wife came to me and said, hey, look, I think I found the brand. We were looking at a franchise. I was like, babe, I'm not a painter. I'm not an artist. I like to do my own thing. And then all of a sudden she says, we're gonna want to paint your own pottery studio. And I was like, I'm clumsy. I'm not an artist. But what I fell in love with is the fact that I get to make people have a great experience. And that's what we ultimately love, is giving somebody a great experience.
And yeah, tell us briefly about that experience when people come in, like, you know, what they can expect and the things they can learn over.
Absolutely. So you come in, meet with our staff immediately, you pick a piece off the shelf, you have a seat, then we walk you through the paint, all of our tools, all of that, all of our specialty glazes and techniques, all of our tools, and then you paint, you leave it with us for about a week. We have a guaranteed 7-day turnaround where we glaze it, fire it, and then call you back to come pick up your pieces.
And it seems like you have quite the variety of pieces, from like seasonal and things that kind of look cool all year round.
Absolutely, and we're constantly changing our inventory, so when you come in multiple times, you're not seeing the same thing over and over.
Oh, and Lane, what is your favorite part about having a business like this?
The sharing the experience with somebody, like we were talking about earlier. When you paint this piece, you're gonna have it on your shelf, you're gonna have it in your kitchen, you're gonna have it wherever it's at. And that flashbulb memory, I want you to have like, man, that was a great experience. And I want it to be like a tangible memory, right? And I want that memory to be very good. And that to me is my favorite part.
Oh, that is so awesome. And sir, if folks are interested in checking out Color Me Mine, where can they go, sir?
We go to, it's at the Strand, Huebner and I-10. 11502 Huebner Road, Suite 108, and we'll get you squared away here at the Strand on Huebner Road.
Oh, well, Lane, I appreciate all the cool information and like the one-of-a-kind behind-the-scenes look. And I'm gonna send it back to Roma in studio. And Roma, there's something calling my name over here. This is Military City, USA, so why don't I paint a little fighter jet here?